Just to start with, using the CO2 extinguisher to mask Tori's thermal signature. First of all, is getting a consistent temperature over his entire body is going to be extremely difficult, being that it's just sort of a blast that comes at him. The second problem I see is the fact that he's going to heat it right back up, and he could be in the middle of the room when that happens.
And the third is that it's dangerous.
Do it. Hit him.
Kari gives Tori the cold shoulder as she lets fly with the cooling CO2. Possible mission.
Doesn't think we can covertly get a hold of his fingerprint. He gets really suspicious every time Jamie or Adam comes over here. So I'm going to have him copy a stack of CDs, and hopefully that way we can get a hold of his fingerprint. He's going to come through the store any minute. It's freaking me out. Remember how you said we couldn't covertly get your fingerprint?
Easy as pie. But Grant's not amused.
Wrong.
Weren't expecting a double agent, were you?
Yeah, from our own team.
You can pump heat into a room and bring the temperature of the room up to skin temperature, and then the person walking through the room will be completely undetected by the thermal motion sensor. Ultrasonic motion sensor sets out a very high frequency sound wave, which bounces off all the walls in a room and comes back to a receiver in the sensor to create a pattern. Now this pattern, it will know as sort of the status quo of the room, and anything that interrupts that will set off the sensor and alarms will go off.
Step in trying to silence the
Sound absorbing material, I really couldn't think of anything better than maybe a shaggy shag pile carpet, so definitely gonna hit up this room.
Kari's hoping that a thick rug will absorb the sonar's sound waves and so prevent them from being reflected back.
I don't know if color's gonna have anything to do with it, but this is the thickest one I have.
The yellow?
Yeah, definitely.
I wrap myself up in this, so I'm gonna look like a Muppet.
Or Big Bird.
Kari may be about to turn chicken, but it's this guy who gets egg on his face.
Whoa! Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Back at the shop, Kari's going to revamp her rug into a sonic stealth suit. But not everyone's thrilled at the thought.
I'm making my sound-absorbing suit out of this rug, which Lulu here has made into her bed, and she's not so happy about.
Her carpet, but after just her stealth suit is ready to strut.
Save yourself the embarrassment. Don't try what you're about to see at home.
But this one really seems like a load of old sheet. That's left the team gobsmacked.
Drop the sheet.
I mean, it's just stupid. You know when you get that list of myths and you're like, come on. This was on the list of, all right, let's just get it over with and fail it so we can move on to something that actually might work.
Cool. Nice.
I am totally and utterly shocked. I can't believe that I could walk slow enough to get past the motion sensor. I thought it was gonna go off the second I walked in the room.